Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summer 2021 Nerf Arsenal. Man, oh man, we have quite the arsenal on our hands. Hello, my internet friends and family. Welcome to the last video that I'll be uploading for some time now, but this time I'm actually preparing you guys for it. I'm not just gonna go missing again without any warning. Yeah, I decided for the last video we should just show all the Nerf guns again. The last video before I go off to college, that is, because once I'm up there, oh boy, there's potential for some good videos, but there's also potential for me to be stressed out by all the schoolwork that I have to do. But, oh man, all the Nerf blasters are out to play today, guys. And so, I just want to thank you guys. Without any of you, this wouldn't be possible, like, at all. We are up to 300. We have hit the beautiful mark of 300 Nerf blasters, and I couldn't be more grateful for you guys. So, yeah. There's a lot to go through. I'm going to show you guys everything, and we're just going to get right into this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so this angle's a little weird, but we're going to work with it because, yeah, you can just kind of see everything, I guess. You get the whole 9 yards. You can't see the Mega Blasters. They're, like, right below you, but you get the Elite, you get the Zombie Strike, into the Modulus, into the Doomlands, into the End Strike, into the Rival, into everything. And so, yeah, I apologize if the audio isn't going to be perfect in this video, but you know, we're doing the best we can. So, yeah, here's the arsenal. 300 blasters all together. This arsenal doesn't include my painted blasters that I have and the non-Nerf products that I have, like all the X-Shot and Adventure Force, except for two. I made an exception for two because they fit in and I like them. So they qualify for me as Nerf blasters because I like them. But this is all 300, and I look super short in this camera angle, but it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. We also threw on the Nerf Dart hoodie for this last video because I haven't worn it in a while. So, yeah. I think mainly I'm just going to talk about what my favorites in each line are while showing you guys all of them. I'm going to move the camera at different angles as we move down the line because obviously I'm not going to be able to reach the Rival blasters from back here, and I don't feel like tiptoeing my way all the way back there. So, yeah, we're just gonna go through my favorites of each one, show you guys everything, and yeah, let's just get going. There's a lot to unpack here. Okay, so starting off with pretty much the heart, the staple of Nerf, where it kind of not all began because End Strike technically started it, but like the core of Nerf, the Elite blasters. So, oh man, there are a lot of great Elite blasters on the market today. You started in places in Elite with stuff like the Strong Arm, or the Retaliator, or the Fire Strike. You started with beautiful blasters like that, but one of the first early Elite blasters, and as you guys know, my favorite Elite blaster, and my favorite blaster, I think, just in general, the Fire Strike. There was blasters like the Triad that came out, like basic Elite blasters that were just perfect. But as you guys know, I talked about this before, my favorite dart blaster, my favorite Elite blaster on the market is the Elite Strife. I mean, what's there not to love about this blaster? It's perfect in every way. Flywheel power. Hello? Oh, there it goes. Wait. There we go, okay. Mine was acting weird for a second, but yeah, so the Strife, it's old, so it's gonna be a little bogged down, but it is my favorite Elite blaster on the market. And, as you guys know, my 300th Nerf blaster, the Battle Camo Edition Strife. So, you know, definitely my favorite Nerf blaster, because it's A, best dart blaster anyway, but B, I mean, it's just looks cool, it's sweet. It's a Strife, what's there not to love? So, yeah, that is my favorite Elite blaster on the market. Honorable mention for Elite is the End Strike Elite Rapid Strike because it's perfect. Everyone loves it. It's super great to mod. You can make so many things out of it, just like the Strife. And it's cheap relatively nowadays. It's like $39.99 or sometimes even $24.99 if you get it on sale. comes with an 18-round magazine and battery-operated, flywheel-powered, fully automatic. So, you know, what's there not to love about the Nerf Rapid Strike? Next, that probably you would think the second blaster type that you would want to go to is, of course, the Mega Blasters. And what better Mega Blasters to own than these two that I'm holding in my hand? I can't decide on what my favorite Mega Blaster is for my playstyle. My playstyle is fun, indoor, just have a good time with your friends, Nerf, and where I can just use blasters and just have a good time. So for me, my two favorite Mega Blasters are the Mega Roto Fury and the Mega Cyclone Shock. The Cyclone Shock is a perfect pistol. It's 6 shots, just prime it in the back, and I have 3 of them. So me and my friends use these all the time. What's so great about the Roto Fury is the pump action. It's beautiful, 1 dart at a time, nice open drum so you can just load in whenever you want. And it's small, compact. And now we go to the part where I know I'm gonna get hate. Everyone's gonna be like, but Luke, what about the Twin Shock? Don't you love the Twin Shock? The Twin Shock's the best Mega Blaster ever. I do love the Twin Shock, but I don't wanna have to focus on whether or not I'm firing 1 or 2 darts at a time. And for that reason, I like the Roto Fury better than the Twin Shock. I'm not knocking the Twin Shock. I think it's a great blaster. I think it was one of the best blasters released in like 2018. But for me, I like the Roto Fury or the Cyclone Shock better. It just fits my playstyle. The Moto Strike, yeah, flywheel, Nerf, Mega. I mean, you'd think it's good, right? It's just, the Moto Strike let me down a little bit, but it's fine. So, yeah, Roto Fury, Cyclone Shock, my 2 favorite Mega Blasters. Moving on into the Zombie Strike section. I cannot pick just one because the Zombie Strike section has so many awesome blasters to choose from. With the Elite section, you have your standouts, obviously, like the Strife. Nothing's ever going to beat the Strife. But with the Zombie Strike section, it's so close because for different play styles, there's different types of blasters. Let me go to what I would call the top 3, okay? For nostalgic purposes and just awesome purposes, the Sling Fire is making my top 3 for Zombie Strike simply because, I mean, you get to, I messed it up. You get to spin it like you're the Terminator. You can do whatever you want with it. It just looks cool. It's awesome. It's everything you would want in a Zombie Strike blaster. Number 2 would probably be the Zombie Strike Revoltinator. The first flywheel, and only still to this day, first flywheel Zombie Strike blaster. The lights on it are amazing. That just looks super sweet. It's semi-automatic, so everything you would want. It's basically a big Strife, but like, I mean, so why wouldn't you love it? I love semi-auto blasters anyway. But almost perfect for my playstyle. My playstyle of Nerf, when I want a Zombie Strike blaster, I am going to all reliable, the Zombie Strike Hammer Shot. I have 3 of these. I love the Hammer Shot so much. It's hammer action, so you can do one hand whenever you want. 5 shots, but I mean, who cares? When you're in a house with this open drum with a pistol, you can hold darts on you. There's gonna be darts everywhere anyway. The Hammer Shot is perfect and pristine. Shout out will also go to the Sledge Fire for being the first Nerf blaster to implement shells into their ability. And shout out will also go to the Scavenger because it's basically a Sling Fire, but with modular attachments. And there's nothing I love more than modular attachments, which brings us to the Modulus section. So personally, for me, this is weird. It's a little weird, guys, I know. For me, for my playstyle, we have a bit of a doozy. My favorite Modulus blaster is the Ultimate Customizer Pack. For these reasons alone. Number 1, modular attachments. Look at all the attachments it comes with. A barrel, missile holder, magazine holder, a sight, an extra rail attachment that has the ability to put on more rails, an adjustable stock, and a flashlight. Okay, it's just everything you want. Second of all, it's semi-automatic, so it's perfect, and I love the Demolisher anyway, so it's amazing. Comes with a super swaggy 10-round banana mag, and you can launch missiles out of there. It's semi-auto, which is perfect. That's why I love the Ultimate Customizer so much. Now for the arguments. Luke, wait a minute. You should like the Regulator then. It's semi-auto, it has attachments. Yeah, but the trigger pulls weird and I don't like it. Which also brings me to the other argument of the Modulus. The original Modulus, which I have 3 of and I don't know why. Okay, listen, I'm not hating on the original Modulus. I think it's amazing. I think it's a great blaster. I think it was a staple for the Nerf community because it introduced the ability of customizing your blasters and making them look awesome. The Ultimate Customizer Pack just does it better, shoots missiles, and I love the Demolisher anyway. The Demolisher, I have 3 of those, okay? It was like the coolest thing in the world to me that you could fire missiles out of a Nerf blaster. And so in 2015 when it came out, I made sure that Christmas I got it. I made sure of it. And now I have 3 of them for that specific purpose because I love shooting rockets, all right? But we do have to move on. We covered the core 4, I think. The 4 dart sections that have really shaped Nerf today. Now we move further down the line into the worse, I guess you can call it, because it's not like they're the best thing in the world, but at the same time, we haven't even gotten to Rival yet. So we're gonna move down the line and we're gonna talk about the next couple blasters. So now we're over here. This audio is gonna be terrible, but now we're over here, okay? We're moving to this side of the blaster section now. It's really hard to maneuver through here, so I'm gonna do my best. I might mess up the order of some stuff, but you know, screw it, we're here to have fun. Okay, the next section next to Modulus and Elite is the Elite 2.0 section, okay? Now, I'm just gonna do a little wide stance here. Everyone hates on the Elite 2.0 blasters for good reason. They're not the best thing in the world, but I don't see that big of a problem with them. Mine work well, I guess because I bought mine later, so that way they had more time to, I guess, make them better, but they're still bad. But I mean, what are you gonna do? For me, when I look at Elite 2.0, it comes down to 2, and it's neither of the flywheel blasters. The Turbine and the Phoenix are great. My Phoenix broke, which doesn't surprise me, and the Turbine is just, I don't know, something's off about it with me. It just doesn't sit right. But for me, the 2 blasters would be the Elite 2.0 Commander and the Warden. First of all, I love the rough cut, okay? And the Warden is that, but in teal, and I love teal. I think it looks great. The Commander is also a super good pistol, and it's one of the only Nerf Elite 2.0 blasters that works, actually. Like, I've never seen anyone complain about the Commander. However, you get hecka complaints about the Warden not working, but mine works. I'll continue to say it till the day I die. My Warden works. So, complain all you want about it. My Warden is superior because it works, okay? The next section that we have, which is kind of just like right here, you can't really see it, it's out of the frame, is the Doomlands blasters, okay? Doomlands was a cool thing for like a couple of like months, years, maybe on it, 2 years, like maybe 18 months, I don't know. It wasn't even that good, all right? But when I think of Doomlands, my brain goes to 2. It always goes to 2. I can't really pick one, but there's always 2 that I can think of. And that, for me, is the Doomlands Desolator and the Vagabond. First of all, I love shotgun-style blasters, and so when I see one, I'm gonna do a backflip anyway because I love shotgun-style blasters. And the Desolator, it's flywheel. It's a Doomland Strife, okay? Like, if it has any capability of replicating a Strife, I love it. Immediately, I'll fall in love. So, lines I'm gonna exclude from this. I'm gonna exclude Rebel because I only have 2 and they're bad. The Dino Squad blasters, I like them. I mean, of course, my favorite's the Rex Rampage, but I don't need to talk about it that much. It's a Strife, okay? So, of course, I love it. The Alpha Strike line. I just fell. Okay. The Alpha Strike line. Yeah, it's great. Are you surprised, though, that my favorite is the Flight? Why? It's a Strife. Okay? And then Vortex. I can include Vortex. I like the Vortex line. Yeah, my favorite's the Vigilon. It was one of those blasters that when it came out and every Nerf YouTuber had it and I would always see it and I would be like, yes, I want the Vigilon. The Vigilon looks sweet, alright? But I finally ended up getting one. It was at like a Dollar General, I think, for like $10. So, steal. Alright, and then Hyper. We're gonna exclude Hyper because there's only 3 blasters out and I only have 2 of them. And the 2 that I do have are the Rush and the Siege. So, I don't even... Obviously, the Mach 100 would be my favorite, but actually, I guess we could talk. I do like the Siege. The Siege is better than both the other 2, I think. I like it. Shotgun class. like I said, I love shotgun style blasters, so why wouldn't I pick it? Next, moving into N-Strike. All right, this is where it all started. This is where I can officially say this is where Nerf started, the N-Strike blasters. Okay, for nostalgic purposes, I love the Recon. It's just been redone so many times now, like into the Retaliator, Delta Trooper, into the Echo. Like, it's just been redone so many times. But I had a Recon. I loved it. I thought it was the best thing in the world because, like I said, modular attachments. There's a theme going, guys. All right. And then I also love the Vulcan. I don't feel like picking it up. It's heavy. But because it's just, I mean, who doesn't want a chain-fit turret? And then for style points, the barrel break. Why? Shotgun class. So it's awesome. Why wouldn't you love the barrel break? It's amazing. And now I think we're gonna have to move our camera because we got another section to move on to. So let's get that going. Is this weird? Is this angle weird? Is it weird looking up into the camera like this? I think it is, but yeah, whatever. We'll continue. Who cares? Dark tag. All right. I love the dark tag line. I thought it was sweet. I didn't get any because I was into Nerf guns too late, and so I never bought any of the dark tag blasters. But out of them, my favorite, move over here, would be the Quick 16 because it's, I mean, built-in magazines aren't really the best thing in the world, but I mean, pump action, it's the most practical, and you know, dart tag, yay. The line was unique. You shot the Velcro darts, they stuck to the Velcro vests. It was interesting. I liked it. I just realized we're down to our last 3 sections. The Fortnite blasters, the Ultra blasters, and then of course, the rival blasters. We'll go Fortnite because, you know, we love Fortnite. Fortnite's the best. I bet you can't guess which one my favorite is. I'll give you one guess. Did you guess it right? It is, the SMG. Why? Semi-auto, flywheel, magazine fed. It's a Strife. But it's a Fortnite Strife, so it's ridiculously overpriced. And it's purple. It doesn't match anything else other than the other 2 purple Nerf guns. So it's like, what? Oh man. It doesn't make sense. I can't comprehend it. But our last 2 sections are the Ultra and the Rival. I'm gonna move the camera again because I'm realizing this is very uncomfortable. And I don't like it, so we're gonna move the camera one more time. Okay. We're down to the final 2 sections. Ultra. I hate Ultra. Not all of it, just the Select because it's terrible. It's probably my least favorite one that I have right now. But when I look at Ultra, there's a definitive. The Ultra 3. Why? Because, shotgun. So, it's gonna be my favorite. If it's a shotgun or if it's a Strife, it's kind of a go-to for me. But yeah, so the Ultra 3, it's, I guess, the most, it holds the most ammo, it looks the coolest, I mean, it never jams. I mean, I never get a problem with the 3. Like, I get problems with the 5 all the time, I get problems with the Select, you know, 100% of the time. The 4 is good, just not practical. And the Pharaoh's good, just a little too big. This is a soft medium between, like, the Ultra 4 and the Ultra Pharaoh. So, shotgun class, does everything you want, and, yeah. Really, just not a staple, because I guess the Ultra 1 was a good blaster, but when you think of Springers, this was the first Ultra Springer to come out, so it's like, yeah, I mean, you might as well. You might as well. And then there were a lot, actually. There's a lot of rival blasters now that I think about it. I didn't think there would, like, ever be this many rival blasters. I didn't think the series would grow into something this big, but it did, and there's a lot. I cannot pick one out of these. This is gonna be like the Zombie Strike section where I have like 5 favorites because every one of the rival blasters is superior because it's, I mean, they're accurate, they shoot hard, they shoot far, superior. I guess there's a consistent 3 that I would go to first, but there's like others that I just gotta give shout outs to because I love them so much. We'll do the ones that I'll give shout outs to first, just because I like them. We'll start over here. The takedown. I mean, are you surprised? Shotgun. Although it doesn't shoot more than one, so it can't really be counted as a shotgun. But I mean, it's that shotgun style class. It looks like the pump shotgun from Fortnite a little bit. And I mean, just basic 7 rounds into the chamber, super sweet pump action. And it's just better than like the Atlas or the Hypnos or any other pump action. The Artemis, like, it's just better. Sure, the Artemis holds a lot of rounds, but it's like, do you really want to reload for that long? And are you really going to use a 30-round blaster in a Nerf war? I don't know. I like simple, short blasters that are easier to reload and just, I don't know. Something about the takedown is just sweet. I guess we can call this number 5. We'll do a top 5, why not? Number 4 for me would be the Rival Chronos, specifically the Phantom Core one, because it came out first. Well, actually the Deadpool ones did. But I like the Phantom Core one because, you know, you don't give the Phantom Core blasters enough credit. But, I mean, what is there not to like? Pistol, I mean, it is a solid pistol blaster. If you want a pistol blaster, this is the Nerf gun you go to. It's perfect in every way. It just rounds out the Rival series, and it's just, I mean, practical. Practical. I mean, every Rival blaster is pretty much practical, but that's why the Chronos specifically, it's just sleek, perfect for a holster, everything you want in a Rival pistol. Number 3 for me is gonna have to be the Rival Hera. Now, yes, this is a Rival Strife. When it came out, I ranted and raved over the Hera and how much I loved it, all right? But like, nowadays I just don't find myself using it as much. There's other blasters I'd rather use and other blasters I'd rather have fun with. It's also big, it's bulky, and I mean, magazines aren't my thing. Magazines just aren't like what I like to run around with, and so it's like, these next 3 blasters, well, I just held up 4. These next 3 blasters are the reason why they're the best Rival blasters, period. I know, this is number 3 and there's only 2 spots left, but there's a tie. There's a tie because you can't separate these 2. They are just perfect. Mwah. Tied at second place because I don't want to separate them are the Rival Nemesis and the Rival Prometheus. 2 just game changers. The Nemesis was perfect. Fully automatic, a hopper with 100 rounds, and it shot perfectly. I didn't like the Nemesis at first. At first, I was very skeptical about the Nemesis, and mine was a little weird. Mine didn't work that well. Until I bought the rechargeable battery pack, like the other day, and now it's super light. I can hold it with one hand comfortably, and it works so much better. When you put the rechargeable batteries in any blaster, they just work 10,000 times better than they originally did. And then also in second place, the Prometheus, because I mean, first of all, I mean, minigun, perfect, everything you want, 200 rounds, the second fastest Nerf gun in the world. 8 balls a second, everything you want, and yeah, it just, not my play style. And you guys know my play style. It's either a Strife or a shotgun, but there's one blaster particular that I'll make an exception for because it's so overpowered, you can't beat it. This blaster, of course, has many titles to it, for me at least. First of all, it is my favorite Nerf gun. To start it off with a bang, it is my favorite Nerf gun that I own. Second of all, it is my favorite Rival gun. It is my favorite flywheel gun. It is my 200th Nerf gun, so that's a big deal. It is my best, red gun. I can make up any titles I want, but mainly those 3. It's the best Rival gun, it's the best Nerf gun, it's my 200th gun, it's the best flywheel gun. It is the Nerf Rival Perseus. Everything I want in a blaster. Short, small, perfect and compact. Has a hopper, you can just dump ammo into it super quick. Rechargeable battery, so that way you never have to go out and buy more batteries again. 8 balls a second. The fastest firing Nerf blaster ever, and that's just period. That's a fact. You can't beat that. 8 balls a second, fastest firing ever. It's just, what more do you want in a Nerf gun other than shooting super fast and getting the job done? You don't want anything else. It's the best, and it takes the cake as the best Rival blaster and as my favorite Nerf blaster of all time. But there you go, guys. Nothing left to say, really. That is all of the Nerf blasters. Yeah, there's a lot. I could have gone over all of them, but I already did that in my 2020 winter Arsenal update where I had only 200. And 1.5 years later, we're up to 300. And so, yeah, that is, there's a lot of Nerf blasters here. There's a lot to just look at. I'm sure you guys could have seen from all the angles, I'm sure you guys could have seen all the Nerf blasters. I don't have to explain them all to you, but I mean, yeah, that's all of them. I could name every single blaster if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm tired, guys. Laying all these out took about 3 hours, and it's gonna take less time to pick them up because I know where they go back, but getting them on the floor took a little bit. But, yeah, that's all the Nerf blasters. The only thing left to do, really, is to decide which ones I'm bringing with me to college. I don't exactly know which ones I want to bring just yet because I gotta think about it. I gotta really think about it. But no, I gotta really think about it because I gotta know, like, I can't bring 2 big ones. Like, I can't bring the Vulcan, I can't bring the Prometheus, I can't bring the Nemesis, I can't bring all my huge ones. I gotta limit myself. I gotta bring, like, a couple small ones, like pistols, and then some shotguns, and then maybe, like, of course I'm bringing a Strife, okay? Are y'all crazy? I'm bringing a Strife. That's a pinpoint. That has to happen. I'm not leaving here without a Strife. That's a promise, okay? But some have to stay, some are gonna come. It's just a matter of time, you know? It's just which ones do I pick? Because there's a lot to pick. Ain't that right, Will? There's a lot of Nerf guns to pick. So I hope you guys enjoyed, because I enjoyed laying all these out. And I'm gonna enjoy the pictures I'm about to take with them in a second too. Yeah, that's it. I could have talked about which ones I absolutely hate, but I'm not going to. I'm only gonna talk about the best ones. We're gonna be positive. Best Nerf blasters ever. I apologize, this is a longer video than normal, but it's different. It's not a review, so hopefully you guys are happy. And we are gonna try to do a gun game. We're gonna try. Emphasis on the word try. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the arsenal. And get a good look, because this is the last time you'll see all 300, at least for a while. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. So, I love you guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you for everything y'all have done on this channel for the past, like, 5 years. And we will continue this journey in a different state. But yeah, so I'm just rambling now. I have ADHD, whatever. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my internet friends and family. Hey, what's up? What you doing?
So, you've done every gun so far? Are you nearing the end?
I've done every section. I haven't talked about every gun, but I've done every section.
So you're nearing the end?
Yeah, I just got to do these last 3 rival blasters and then take photos.
When's your video gonna be up? Wow.
What's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So after you move in?
While I'm moving in.
Yeah.
While we're driving up there, I'm probably going to edit it, and then when I get up there, I'll upload it. Yeah, that's all,
Yo, put me in when you're in the video. He said, yo, you're driving. Oh, we can't do videos now.
I am done.
It only took you 6 minutes to film that?
No, I moved the camera from spot to spot. I didn't want to walk back and forth.
What do you have on the TV?
My videos.
Oh my god.
It might be an ad.
No, it's your video. You better put me in, Luke.
I will. Your dad's in the parking lot?
Parking lot?
Good on.
Good on the parking lot.
Parking lot?
They're talking in the gun. And
Gotcha.
just want to talk to like Has it clicked in yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, something hit me when I was laying them all out. I could have just been exhausted from bending up and down the whole time. And I drank two Trulies, now it's fine.
2?
Well, I'm on it for 2. I'm not finished it. Alright, I gotta finish this though.